New Delhi, India has shared with China all evidences of the terrorist activities of Pakistan-based Jaish-e-Mohammed (JEM) and its chief Masood Azhar, the External Affairs Ministry said on Monday as Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokhale held talks with the Chinese leadership in Beijing. Mr. Gokhale is on a two-day visit to Beijing where he held talks with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. We have shared with China all evidences of terrorist activities of Jaish-e-Mohammed and its leader Masood Azhar. It is now for the 1267 Sanctions Committee of the UN Security Council and other authorized bodies of the UN to take a decision on listing of Masood Azhar as international terrorist, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson said. He was responding to queries on discussions that the Foreign Secretary held in Beijing with regard to proscribing of Masood Azhar. China has been blocking India's move, which is supported by countries like the US, UK and France, at the UN Security Council to enlist Masood Azhar as an international terrorist. Last month, Beijing placed a latest technical hold, for the fourth time, on a US-sponsored resolution against Azhar, a move that India called disappointing. India will continue to pursue all available avenues to ensure that terrorist leaders who are involved in heinous attacks on our citizens are brought to justice, the MAA spokesperson said. JEM has been responsible for a number of terror attacks in India over the last 2 decades, including the one on Parliament on December 13, 2001. There has been an increased pitch for proscribing Azhar in the aftermath of the Pulwama terror attack on February 14, which was claimed by JEM. Mr. Gokhale, in his opening remarks at his meeting with Wang and Vice Foreign Minister Kang Xuanyu, said China should be sensitive to India's concerns. We will work together with the Chinese side to deepen mutual understanding, strengthen mutual trust to implement the decisions that are taken by the leaders and do it in a manner where we are sensitive to each other's concerns, Mr. Gokhale said. Mr. Gokhale, who was earlier India's ambassador to China, said both sides were working to implement what was agreed between Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping at the Wuhan summit last year. It's been a year since our leaders met in Wuhan and my colleagues, Vice Foreign Minister Kang Xuanyu and I have been following up on efforts to see that to implement the understandings that were reached at the meeting. Last year, we had very brisk political exchanges, including your visit to Delhi for the first high-level meeting between for people-to-people exchange was an important development. And my Minister, Foreign, looks forward to coming for the second meeting in China later this year, he added. Wang stressed the need for India and China to step up strategic communication and cooperation. China and India are two major countries and neighbors. They are also two emerging market countries and are each other's emerging partners. In this sense, it's very important for the two countries to work together to increase strategic communications, even the geopolitical trust and strategic cooperation on international and regional issues. Get the latest election news, live updates and election schedule for Lok Sabha elections 2019 on ndtv.com/elections. Like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter and Instagram for updates from each of the 543